Hey, Pathlight community, Ruth Banta here. Today is Friday, March 19th. I have a virtual background of apple blossoms in honor of the first day of spring, which is tomorrow, March 20th. So first, let me give you our COVID update. For the first time in a number of weeks, we have had a member of the Pathlight community test positive for COVID-19. This is a reminder that although our numbers have been coming down since the surge in December, January, and February, the pandemic, we are still in it. And Massachusetts numbers have actually plateaued in the past few weeks. There's a Boston Globe article link in the email about their concern in our state. And the key to helping us emerge from this pandemic is vaccinations and getting as many people vaccinated as we can. Along those lines, the governor has announced that everyone will be over the age of 16 will be eligible for vaccinations in the state starting March 19th. Now, that doesn't mean one can get an appointment immediately, but I do urge everyone to pre-register on the vaccination site. And as you do, put down the priority. The vast majority of Pathlight staff are in priority one because your jobs are to interact with the community and the individuals that we serve. Even if you've been working remotely, your position is to get back out there with people, which we know we all want to do when we can do it safely. So please, if you're hesitant about vaccination, talk to your healthcare provider. Get the information and get the facts, because we all want to be able to meet together, to have gatherings, and just to sort of be in a more connected community. I have a link to the state pre-registration site in this email. And I also have a link to a very cute video. If you are a Hamilton fan, click on that link. You'll really enjoy what some very clever doctors have put together. Along those lines, we've also been getting questions about reopening and what that will mean. And first of all, just we have never been closed, but we certainly have been doing our work quite differently and have had very limited people in our offices and really limited visits in the community for folks in our family-based living and family services arenas. We are going to be approaching this slowly. The governor's talking about some reopenings, but it has to do with other types of businesses. So the executive leadership team and management, we're going to be looking at this over the past month, but we are very cautious about not trying to reopen too soon. And a lot of that is also due to what I said earlier about vaccination rates. Those are very important. So we will be looking at it and we will inform you all as we make decisions. But for right now, we are really continuing pretty much as we have been for almost the past year. Along those lines, we are coming up to a big holiday season. Next week is Passover. Passover starts. The week after that is Easter, and the week after that is Ramadan. And I know these are very important activities to various faith communities, but I also want to continue to urge you all to please celebrate those responsibly. That the governor has said there can be a few more types of indoor gatherings, but still very limited, and hopefully the weather will cooperate so people can have outdoor gatherings if you want to, but we are close. We are close to being able to get back to some level of normal functioning through this pandemic. So we really don't want to see a surge like we did after Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I hope if you celebrate any of these, you have a wonderful and safe celebration. Along the lines of reopening, I do want to give a shout out to our Milestone staff who've been doing remote activities and classes for the past year and have also been working towards how to start to have some limited in-person activities with the individuals in our day program. So they have lots of guidelines and protocols they need to follow from the state that they're working through. But thank you all for all that work you're doing. And we're looking forward to seeing the pictures and the videos as you all are able to gradually have some in-person limited interactions. Thank you. The Autism Conference is coming up on April 29th. It's Autism Connection's 30th year of holding this fabulous conference. It will be all virtual. The link is in this email, and I'm hoping that because it's virtual, more people may be able to partake of these wonderful workshops and keynote speakers. So if you are interested, please talk to your manager because we have special procedures for signing up Pathlight staff and care providers for this conference. And lastly, I did want to remind folks, the Empathy Challenge is going on. I have links in this email to the 3 empathy challenges. And I want to really thank the Leadership Institute folks who have put this together. It's really something that's very important in our work, and they've done a really good job of helping to remind us of how important empathy is in our day-to-day work. So thank you all for what you're doing every day. I can't believe we are now starting year 2 of this pandemic, but I just really admire the work that all of you are doing every day, and you've done every day for over 365 days at work, with your family, with your friends. It's been a lot, but we are seeing the seeing how we're coming out of this, going to come out of this pandemic. It's still going to take some work, but I really have a lot of confidence that we're going to get there. So thank you all. Be well, stay strong, take care of yourselves, enjoy the emerging spring. It's very uplifting. And of course, here it comes. Keep up those protocols, especially my favorite. Is everyone ready? Hands together. Here we go. Wash your hands. Thank you.